Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know when you can hear me. Let me know when you can hear me. Karen said, I can't hear you. Okay. Tanika, you can't hear. Who can't hear? Let me know. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. So I am let me know when y'all are here. What I'm talking about tonight is something that is an elephant in the room that I want to address. People have been coming to me. People are on this page. People are in this ecosystem because you want to sell to corporate, right? You want to sell to premium clients and you don't want to have to chase. You don't want to have to beg. You don't want to have to plead. Are we there? Are we there? Is this what we want? Got it. Got it. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I want to ask guys, before you ever thought about corporate, before you ever thought about corporate, before you ever thought about selling to corporate, before this idea came in your mind, can I ask a real question? How many of you were producing revenue daily in your business without having to post, without having to chase? Were we creating revenue daily in our businesses without having to post, without having to chase? Right? And I ask this question because this is very important. For a lot of my clients, you were attracted to the message because in some way, shape, or form, that message felt like if I can do this, right? Karen, yeah, a lot of people were not Karen. Let's be real, right? Revenue daily without having a picture post. Like you literally are waking up to sales every day. Okay. I'll wait because everybody got real quiet. We were attracted to the thought of corporate because, right, it sounded like it would be easier to make money. And let's just go ahead and tell the truth and shame the devil. Corporate, if I get one corporate contract, I don't have to market because I don't like to market, right? If I get a corporate contract, I don't have to sell because I don't like to sell. I don't want to have to do all of those things. But what becomes problematic? What becomes problematic is if you never built the foundation of business, chasing after corporate is going to be even more difficult. Let's get real. Did you ever have a win in your consumer business? Did you learn what it felt like to win? Did you learn what it felt like to create structure? Did you learn what it felt like to have the behaviors and the systems that worked over and over and over and over again for you? Or did we dive out of something because it felt like I couldn't get it right here, so I'm going to try to go get it right over there? Here's what I'm going to tell you. We're going old school tonight. I used to have a message that I used to say, if you can't do it ugly, you can't do it pretty either. And I'm going to tell you, if we can't make it work in consumer, we can't make it work in corporate either. Because there's something foundational that needs to happen. And today we're going to talk about that foundation. Are you guys ready for some foundational stuff? And my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and give some credits. My foundation, DeAndre said, come on, message. My foundation has been the same for 7 years. Somebody put up the number 7. 7. We're throwing up sevens on here. My foundation has been the same for 7 years. All right. Hey, Instagram crew. My system has been the same for 7 years. The thing that I've been doing has been the same for 7 years. And you know what that thing has always done? Generate revenue. My thing that I built generated revenue when all the gurus started going and packing it up and going back to their day jobs. My thing generated revenue when everybody said there was a Facebook ad apocalypse and Facebook ads were so expensive. My thing generated revenue when everybody said nobody's buying anymore. My thing generated revenue when people said the economy was bad. My thing generated revenue. I've now gone through 2 economic cycles with my thing. And I stopped teaching this because, quite frankly, I got tired of my old audience. But my team spread the word. They got the word in my heart tonight, and they said, Kendra, this new audience is ready to receive this. So I'm going to ask you guys, are you ready to receive what I'm about to tell you? Are you ready to receive this? Are you going to be a good steward of what I'm about to tell you? We're about to build foundation. A foundation that you do not have to market. DeAndre said you do not have to market. Somebody put in the comments, no marketing. You're no longer a marketer. Stop trying to be a marketer. You're an expert at what you do. And I'm going to go ahead and say that, hey, whack ass internet marketers, I'm talking to the experts here that didn't learn how to hustle people on the internet. They actually are experts at what they do. They just need a little help. I got it from here, marketers. Bye. You don't have to become a marketer. You definitely don't have to become a caricature. No more performing from the internet. You don't have to become a popular kid because as quiet as it's kept, I know who my audience is. Y'all weren't popular, no way. We're the nerds. You ain't been a popular kid your whole life. What you trying to be one for now? Cheers. So welcome to a world where we build the systems that actually make sense, that work for you. What y'all laughing at me for? Yeah, Toriel said big fat and was still cool. Yep, Toriel, I used to say I was one of the most popular nerds in school. I was one of the most popular nerds in school. I was a cheerleader and salutatorian. I was cheerleader and salutatorian. I think I was the only cheerleader salutatorian in the history of the school. Everybody knew me, but I still was a nerd. It was hilarious. Whatever. Right? So here's what we're going to do. Do y'all want love first or you want tough love? Right. Tanika said you were laughing at the internet marketer's message. I tell them we got it from here. God bless and keep them. We got it from here. Somebody put what they want first. Love or tough love. I'm gonna look and see what Instagram is doing over here because IG gets quiet. They're not. Instagram isn't used to me doing this. Okay, y'all want tough love. I love it. Hey, my folks on Instagram, we're getting into this revenue generator. Tiffany said love on IG. Tiffany, I think the tough love wins. I think tough love wins tonight. And then I love on y'all. But I'm gonna start out with tough love. Okay. And Facebook is probably gonna get me. Because Facebook told me my video is gonna be demonetized if I keep cussing on here. So I'm only cuss a couple of times tonight. Okay. I said a little bit of this the other day, right? Inside of the live inside of my Facebook group, but I'm going to say it again today. And I want toes to be stepped on and I want some people to be triggered. Y'all will pay for a social media manager. You will pay to join like and follow trains. You will pay for a brand. You'll pay for every quick fix that you think out there. You will pay to be in somebody's mastermind. You'll pay to be in a group. You'll pay for every damn thing that sounds like it's going to be something. But y'all won't sit down and build a damn system that actually generates money. Y'all will pay and build every damn thing except for money. Stop building everything except for something to make you money. You building a podcast, creating a podcast with no damn system, still ain't gonna make you no money. You writing a book with no damn system still is not gonna make you no money. You joining a like and follow train is still not gonna make you no money. You joining a networking group without a system, it's still not gonna make you any money. You creating another damn thing, it's still not gonna create you any money. Don't create not a damn thing. You have created yourself into the oblivion. It stops tonight. Deandra said, yes, I'm a believer. So can we say the next thing that my energy goes into, somebody put in the comments, is building. The next thing my energy goes into is building. Aaliyah said throws fan. Yeah. Y'all are join every membership, every like and follow. Oh, they said it's a group that's gonna teach me how to pitch. I'm gonna join that group. Oh, they said they gonna give me an email list. Friend, what the hell y'all need an email list for if you don't have a system to actually make any money from said email list? I am confused. Let me get my own church fan. Every damn thing except for build a system, and I'm sick of it. God is not pleased. I'm good. He's not pleased. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this thing right down the middle because I love y'all, but I'm gonna say this with every fiber of being and everything in my heart. Tiffany said facts. We're building. Now, I'm gonna break it down. And then I am going to do something because how many of y'all emailed me today? So the people that emailed me today, tell the truth. Because there was at least 10 of y'all that emailed me today talking about, Kendra, you talked about something in the group the other day, and I just want to see if you ever. No, Tiffany, it's not over. I'm still giving tough love. Y'all emailed the hell out of me today. Y'all worked the hell out of me today, saying if I was going to do something special for y'all. I just want to say, stay on long enough. You'll see that I'm coming out of retirement for some of y'all. I'm coming out of retirement for some of y'all. Let's just say that. Okay. Aaliyah said, I'm Brenda the builder at this point. What we building, Kendra? Okay. I am going, Deandra said, ready, coach. Ready. Let me pull up this. I am going to pull something out of retirement and we're just going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Hold on. Let me find this. Let me find it. So here's the thing that I want to say. I know my audience, because you're an expert, because you guys are gifted, you have the gift of creation in you. And I always tell people that creation is one of the most beautiful things because that is our gift from our creator. We want to create because we quite literally are, we have the essence of the creator in us. That's God's essence that puts that beautiful gift of creation in us. And I am not someone that does not honor that. But also, this is important to understand that you can't not be a good steward of said gift. Meaning, you have to understand what those creations and what those gifts are for. I know that the internet makes it seem like everything that you like to do is a freaking business. Can I just say this? Just because you can create it does not mean that everything you have to do has to be a business. That is coming from a place of lack. And that is coming from a place of that your gift is not enough. Everything you do does not have to be a money-making venture. Stop that. Some things you are supposed to create just because that needs to get out of you. Some things you create just for joy. And I'm saying this to someone tonight because a lot of you have created businesses around something that is your ministry, around something that is just a passion, and you're trying so hard to monetize it and wondering why it's not monetized. Because everything that you create is not actually meant to be monetized. When it becomes a business, it's no longer the passion. Business will kick your ass. And I love my business. And I'm really good at it. I've been a business owner, gosh, since I was 23 years old. But if my passion was tied up into this, if my ministry was tied up into this, it would not be it. I create a lot of things and I put a lot of beautiful things into the world, but everything is not my business. And so that's the first thing I need to free people from. And why am I saying this? Well, y'all got real quiet, so some people didn't like what I said. Why am I saying this? Because that is the reason that some of you have not been selling. What you're trying to create is not a business. And so the first thing we have to do is we have to go through and we have to understand where your creations fit. Okay? So the first thing I am going to tell you is this. Let me know when you guys can see my screen. Let me know when you can see my screen. Just say screen when you can see it. Some people got mad at me just saying it's fine. It's all love. And I'm going to love on you and then I'm going to let you go. This is probably going to be the quickest I ever did this. If you want consistent cash in your business, the first thing you need to do is pause. Stop creating just for a minute. Somebody put stop in the comments. Stop creating just for a minute. You know why? You ain't finishing it no way. You're not finishing it anyway. So why you keep creating it? It's not going anywhere. And I want to say this. If I'm lying, tell me if I'm lying or not. You may not be, right? you may not be you, right? But like, how many things do you have in that Google Drive that you've never put out into the world? You created it, you didn't finish it. How many chat GPT threads have you started with your bright ideas? You didn't finish it. Well, what the hell? Why are you doing it? It's time to stop leaving behind a trail of unfinished things. And we are going to finish it. So we're going to stop. We're no longer content creators. We're wealth generators. Put that in there. Put wealth generator if you want to do this. You're no longer a content creator, just creating stuff for the hell of it. You are a wealth generator. I actually have a shirt. So put shirt in there if you want to get one of these shirts. I forgot I created this shirt because I haven't seen this presentation in so long. I told y'all I'm coming out of retirement for y'all tonight. I've been talking about corporate so long, I didn't realize how many people need some foundational stuff. Okay. Okay. Kim said I want the shirt. So here's what we're going to do. If you're always churning out new content, right? Obsessing over the algorithm and you're still not attracting your people. Some of y'all obsess over the algorithm. You still ain't got none of your people yet. Spending money on social media managers, VAs, ninjas, wizards, all who promise the world and deliver you acorn. And the content they create for you still be dusty. I'll wait because I guess nobody out here is having that problem. Nobody's having that problem. Right. So here's what we're going to do instead. Right. We're going to learn how to cash in on the creations. I'm going to show you what you need for revenue. And this is going to hurt. Some people are going to be mad at me. It's fine. But we're going to talk real revenue tonight. And I'm going to show you your 7-day revenue cycle. Right. Marie, so how much am I going to charge for what? For what? I'm on here for free right now. I'm giving y'all some game for free. All right. So I'm going to show y'all a new Kendraism. But if I do charge anything for people to work with me, it's not going to be nearly what I should. So structure is the new sexy. This is an OG boss architect. OG boss architect. Structure is the new sexy. Somebody put hashtag structure is the new sexy. This was one of my first ever Kendraisms. This was created in 2018, right? In 2018. Structure does not feel fun. This is what I want to say. Let me stand up a little bit. Structure does not feel fun when you are building it. It is not the dopamine hit that so many of us want. It is not something that you can share with your little friends on Facebook and impress people. Look, I'm building structure in my business. You can't do that with structure. It is not easy, but it is what allows you to turn creative chaos into cash. How many people saw Kendall's testimonial the other day inside of the group? Unsolicited, by the way. I was sitting out on my back porch on a Friday, and Kendall sent me that text message and said, I'm going to post this in the group today. I just wanted you to know. Kendall talked about how she built the system with me a couple of years ago and how it is still working for her today. Now, what Kendall didn't say was she's one of my worst clients ever. She hated building the systems, right? She hated building the systems. It's not fun. It feels like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And she said to me the other day, it finally clicks now because I see it working. I'm going to ask you guys, are you willing to defer the dopamine in order to build for longevity? I'm going to ask the question again. Are you willing to defer the dopamine in order to build for longevity? Because that's what we're here for. And I'm standing in front of you today, right, to say that longevity, I'm standing in front of you as a business that started in the heyday of the digital space, but I didn't start as a digital business because I did not know digital marketing. I knew business because I've done this for the largest companies in the world. I didn't come up in internet marketing. I came up as an expert that knows business inside and out, that has touched almost every single industry, that has done this for the largest companies in the world. So I don't talk $1 million strategies, I talk $1 billion strategies. And I've made multi-billion-dollar decisions. I built multi-billion-dollar systems. And so I'm speaking from someone who is not a marketer and that has been successful in a digital space. And so we're talking about now the infrastructure that we want. Okay. So when you create things, they need to fall into one of four buckets. Are you ready? When you create things, they need to fall into one of four buckets. Bucket number one, did you create this to position you? Somebody put position. That's bucket number one. Some things you create for your business are only for positioning, meaning some things you create just to let people know who you are and what you do and why they need to stand up a little bit straighter when you walk into the room. Do y'all understand me? I want you guys to think about right now, what do you have right now in your arsenal that can position you? Okay. Thing number two, I'm going to speed this up. There's content that you create to attract. This is the type of content that you create to laser target your person, send out a honing beacon to the algorithm, to the gods of the internet, and bring your people to you. What do you have to attract people consistently? That's the second content bucket. Y'all put attract. The third place your creations fall in is you actually have to sell. But you don't have to do the selling. Your creations can do the selling for you. So what have you created that actually sells for you? I'll wait. And please, for the love of God, don't say it's your ebook. Don't say it's your ebook. Jesus wept. Don't say it's that. Right? So what are you doing? And then the final one, what are you creating to actually nurture? I created a program a while ago that I never actually launched. I didn't feel like it. Let me lunch it one day. It's delicious, by the way. Um, do you guys want to know a secret? Can I tell you a secret? Put secret if you want me to tell you something. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. Yep, Mara, not a dusty ebook. The secret I'm going to tell you is I have never, in the 7 years that I have been in the online space, there's never been one thing that I launched that did not sell. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. There has never been one thing that I ever launched in 7 years, 7, that didn't sell. Now, why do y'all think that is? I mean, it could be because I'm cute, but I know it's probably just not because I'm cute, even though I am. Not because I'm cute. It's not because I'm just charming, right? The secret is, right? I don't know if y'all know how powerful. I said, imagine everything that I launch. I know every time I put something out, it's going to sell. Now, a part of that has to do with everything I create is dope, but I activated something that most businesses could never. The same clients that were with me when I first started 7 years ago, a lot of them are still with me now because I activated something beautiful, and that was I created loyal buyers, not loyal followers, not a loyal audience, but loyal buyers. That is not unintentional. That is not through luck. That is by design. Somebody put in loyalty by design in the comments. Loyalty by design. Well, we actually have creations that go in that bucket over there to engineer that loyalty. What I am telling you guys is I engineer these things. Everything that you're seeing in front of you is not haphazard, it's engineered. And the reason that you have been thinking about marketing as if you don't like it, you don't know what to do, you hate it, I don't want to show up, I don't want to show this, because you have been taught to be busy. You've been taught to perform. And I am not teaching you how to do any of that. I am saying, let's sit our ass down and stop being so busy. Let's start engineering every single thing that we want to happen in our business. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pull off from the slides. I'm gonna pull off from the slides because I need to talk to you guys. What did it allow me to do in my business? Engineering allows me to quite literally only show up 2 times a week in my business. Everything else is optional. I want to ask this. Do y'all have the consistency to show up twice a week in your business? Or would you rather post every day and tap dance for the internet and join like and follow trains and be in a networking group and to DM people and send out emails and to get what's it called, outbound sales? Mara said, hell yeah. Mara, I knew you were down. Mara, I knew you were with it. Mara said, hell to the yes. I'm going to get off of here in a little bit because I have to be done by 8. Oh, Dr. Erlin, you're on another thing. Okay, Arlen, sorry. Twice a week, 2 times a week. Now, how many times are these coaches telling y'all to show up? I'm just curious. Y'all got to post every day? What else do you have to do? How many pitches are y'all sending a week? How many are they telling y'all to send a week? I'll wait. Y'all pay for the email list? Y'all pay for email list? 2. Every damn thing except for building a system. My God, today. Okay. How many people have run ads before? I'm trying to get a lay of the land to see what I need, how I need to talk to y'all. How many people have run ads? Or if you've been afraid to run ads, let me know. I saw 100 pitches a week, and I saw, oh Jesus, Tamisha said every day, every day. Every day. Okay. How many people have so, I see Thea said twice a week for 200, Alex. Yeah. Okay. How many of you that ran ads were they super profitable? So do y'all know on average when I work with clients what my return on investment is? Now we're gonna get to somewhere. 11 times. I want to ask you guys a question. We're gonna do some math because I know it's some smart people. That means for every $1 I put in ads, I get back 11 of those dollars at least. That's on a low week. For every dollar I put in, I get 11 back every single week. Now, I don't know if I'm the best at math. I mean, I have 3 degrees. So I'm pretty good at math. But you know, what other investments do y'all have that you put in $1 and you make 11 back every single week within a week's time? Hmm. Hmm. I'll wait. What other investment do you make 11 times back at on minimum in a week's time? In your say in your like and follow trains, right? Or what was everybody doing during the pandemic in the susus? Did y'all make 11 times back in the susus? Oh, the cash out blessings. That's where you make the cash out blessings. Oh, okay. I digress. What we are going to do is activate that. So I want to introduce you to the thing that I have been doing for 7 years. The 7-day profit cycle. Somebody put 7 in the comments. 7 whole days, not a word from you. 7 whole nights, and I'm just about through. Put 7 in the comments. I can't take it, won't take it, can't take it no more. I had about enough of you. I'd rather be on my own. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Let me explain how this works. We are going to activate a couple of things in order to create. Mara said, go ahead, Kendra Braxton. We are going to activate a few things in order to make this happen. Thing number 1, we have to get you visible and credible. Not just visible, not just credible. We need to do both of them. Somebody put in the comments, both of them. Y'all know how to spell that. And y'all better spell it right too, because I didn't say both of them. I said both of them. Credible and visible. So we're going to activate what I call the credibility project. One of the things that we do is we create your own show, your own live series that creates a bingeable Netflix binge watch effect, but also allows you to have credibility, linked articles, SEO backlinks. Amen. Both. Thank you, Tanika. Both of them. So we're going to create your credibility project, yours, something that you own that is pointing to your signature mechanism, your thing that you create. Okay? That's thing number 1. Are we good? And this is systematic. So we just don't go live. We actually turn a live stream into an entire sales funnel. So everybody go pick their 1 day a week they're going live. Pick your 1 day. Let me see your day in the comments. What day? What day and time? We're not overthinking it. I don't care what time it is. I don't care what day it is. Pick one. Don't ask me when is the best time. Don't know. What time are you going to take your ass live every week, once a week? Put it in the comments right now. I'm holding you accountable. This is a season of not overthinking. Okay. Angelique said Wednesday at noon. Y'all are taking too long. Let's get it. Karen said Monday at 10. Let's get it. Laverne said Wednesday at 7 p.m. Okay. Okay. I don't see enough dates and times. So this is when you are going to have your live studio audience. Hey, Elsa. Elsa said Thursday. What time on Thursdays, Elsa? You have a live studio audience. And you guys can't see it now because I have my window shades down. But right across from me, y'all know I'm at Trillet Studios, right? I'm used to live studio audiences because that's where they film Family Feud. That's where they film so many game shows and live studio audiences. That's where the Marvel movies are filmed. So I'm right across from where all the action happens. So you're gonna have your own live studio audience. Okay? Okay. Live studio audience. Okay, Cammie said Wednesday at noon. Okay, cool. That's thing number one. What you are going to be doing is we're going to actually create your seasonal episodes. We're going to create your seasonal episodes, and all of them are going to be pointing back to your offer. But here's also the thing. We're building an entire sales funnel around this. So we are building your email list. We are building your loyal buyers. Mara said it's so fun. It's so fun. Do you guys know my hack too? I learned so much. I learned so much in my business. Do you know why I can iterate so fast? Why I can build things so fast? Because I was able to talk to my audience every week. My audience would tell me every week what they wanted. So you can iterate fast, you can build fast when you always can talk to your people. You have a direct line of communication with your people. And I want you guys to understand how many of you get to talk to your people all the time. The version of me that you see today, the boss architect that you see today, is because I've had years of talking to my clients every week in real time. And people still have the audacity to say, how do you show up live once a week? Easy, because that's all I have to do. Okay, we're going to speed up. Only got a few more minutes. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, I love y'all. I'm going to say this with all love in my heart. We are going to take one of the offers that you have created, and I love y'all, but we've got to make it sellable. I'm going to say that one more time. We have got to make your offer sellable. And I love that Mara is on here because Mara knows what I do with offers. Dorcas is on here too. Dorcas knows what I do with offers. We have got to make it sellable, y'all. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to step on your toes. The internet, some of you are still taking advice from the gurus who popped up in 2020. Can I please tell you something? It is no longer 2020. Those folks have packed it up and hightailed it back from whence they came. They know people don't have PPP money anymore. So you can't build offers because everybody was buying everything in 2020 and they were bored as hell. On top of that, people were bored as hell. They had the PPP. Everybody was a guru. Everybody was leaving their job. Of course, you could sell an offer about how to walk in your purpose in 2020. I'm so sorry. Stop trying to sell an offer about trying to how to walk in your purpose today. Because in my daddy's words, what if somebody's purpose is to be a serial killer? You gonna help them walk in their purpose in? Jesus. People want to be motivated. They're not gonna pay you for it. So in this season, somebody put in the comments, we're building offers around expertise. I said it here. We're building offers around expertise. We're not helping nobody walk in their purpose. We're not helping nobody live their best life. We're not helping anybody, hey, sus, You want to find out who you are. We're not helping anybody walk in their power. We're not helping you become. Stop it. I'm not paying you for that. Nobody's paying you for that. Nobody paying you for that. We're going to run businesses in this season that are businesses, not ministries disguised as a business. If you would like to run a ministry, I suggest that you go and file for your 501c3 and you start a ministry. That's what I suggest. But in this season, we're building offers that people actually want to buy in this season. Okay. That was a hard thing to hear, maybe for some people. I love you. You needed to hear it. Okay. You needed to hear it. The third thing, now that we understand we're going to build businesses that people actually want to buy, or sorry, we're going to build offers that people actually want to buy. Joyce said, amen. Joyce said, well, I had to say it. And this is from my daddy. I was talking to my daddy the other day because I was like, Daddy, I've had a lot of people to say, I want to be a business that motivates people. And my dad is a pastor, by the way. He's like, what you need to have a business that motivate people? My daddy was confused by some of you. He said, you can't help nobody find their purpose. I was like, Daddy, I'm just telling you what people tell me. Third thing, right? Third thing we have to do is we have to have our 7-day cycle. Okay? Our 7-day cycle. And this is what's going to be an unlock for everybody. And I want to explain this. How many of you came into contact with me through my webinar that I do on Saturdays? Just put webinar in the comments. Put webinar in the comments. Okay? And right. Everybody did. Let's just be clear. That's how you came into contact with me. Right. And we are right. Okay. Do y'all realize I've been doing that same thing every Saturday for 7 years? Why did I develop that? Well, one, I've gotten damn good at it, right? But also, I am able to create an experience every single week. I get to hear what people say every single week. So I need you to understand where the two things I told you play a part. My webinar is where I break down my signature framework every single week. I'm able to break down my signature framework. I'm able to spend a couple of hours with people pouring, teaching. And the way that we design webinars is we call it the inflection point because that's what makes people bend the corner. I'm able to teach. I'm able to pour. I'm able to give from the bottom of my heart. And do you know why people buy from me? Well, some of you can say why you bought from me on the webinar. Because that level of me giving and pouring is not something that you fake. Right? Helen asks, Helen, what tool do I use for what? Helen asks, what tool do I use? What tool for what? Okay, let me know. So we are utilizing what I call the inflection point because that is literally what make people that are like, do this. And so we're creating this container where we can talk about our process every single week for people that chose to be there. Every week on my webinar, I ask people, so did I DM anybody to be here? Did I post on I don't even post about my webinar. I don't post about the webinar. I don't do a lot of organic, but I just don't. I don't have to because my systems are quiet. That doesn't mean I don't have almost 100,000 people on my email list. That doesn't mean that we haven't done 2.6 million in sales already this year. It's June. Sorry, it's July. All right. Huh. It just means that the systems are quiet. Right? Helen, I use a number of them, but so I actually run the webinar itself inside of Webinar Jam. I run the webinar myself itself inside of Webinar Jam, and I do the actual automations for the webinar inside of our own technology we created called quietwealthsociety.io. But that's where I do my marketing automations and all of that. And I actually have 3 systems. Somebody put 3. I have 3 systems that we build around the webinar. 3 systems that we build. Okay. So it's not just one little thing, it's 3 different systems. And that is what makes it work. Okay. Okay. Are we cool? So why is this a 7-day revenue cycle? Well, if I hold my webinar every Saturday, and if I have an offer that is a delicious offer that is priced right, that I have positioned appropriately throughout the entire week up until Saturday, and every week I get at least 100 people, why would I not make a return on my investment? Every week. I mean, every week. Do y'all know how I made my first million? Y'all want me to tell you? Back in 2020, 22 months in business. And I was still working for Target, by the way. So I was still working in corporate when I made my first million. So I didn't have to hustle nobody's money. I had a full-time job making multiple 6 figures. I made my first million selling a $500 course called Credit Architect. You can look it up. I discontinued that in 2021. Okay. Taisha said, to start, would you recommend just hosting live event inside a private channel or in our places like IG and Zoom? So Taisha, you may have missed the process earlier. So I'm going to tell you kind of more about the process. So there are 2 things that we're doing. There's one that is your public channel. That is your live series. We call it the Credibility Project that we create. That is for your visibility and your authoritative positioning. Think about that as your thought leadership platform. And that is what's going to anchor your content. By the way, that's also what's going to become your social media content. I'm going to say that again. That's also what's going to become your social media content. If you guys go look at my @thebossarchitect Instagram page, you will see that most of my content on there, I don't post on that page really at all anymore. You'll see that most of my content over the years have been repurposed from my actual live series. Okay. So that is what we do in public. For our webinar, we do that in private. Helen said why. Helen, why what? Are y'all good? Why what? Let me know what you're asking why. Okay. So we're doing a 7-day cycle. Now, here's what we do for that 7-day cycle. You can choose whether you want to have an offer that requires a little bit more, right? That requires a little bit more like pre-qualification and vetting. And there are 2 models that I have for premium consumer offers, right? We do intensive offers and we do live offers, intensive offers and live offers. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Both are easy to start and they are very easy to sell because they have high perceived value. Okay. But my first ever live offer was Credit Architect. Like I said, that $500 offer made me millions. And then I went into another live model that was a high ticket offer. My first ever high ticket was a 6K high ticket offer. And that required me to do sales calls. Learned a lot back then too. And that's how I created the process called the Power Close Protocol now that I teach you guys for years of talking to so many people. Okay. So I'm basically collapsing iteration for you guys. Okay. Karen said you're all good. So here's what we do. In addition to the webinar, how many people, when you register for my webinar, you bought the $47 offer too on the next page? I'll wait. How many people bought the $47 offer on the next page when you registered for my webinar? Some of y'all still kicking yourself because you didn't do it. Y'all cheap as hell. Y'all cheap as hell. And be asking me Saturday, Kendra, can you show me the the $47 off again? I'd be like, I told y'all that it So I want to introduce y'all to the Inertia First funnel. I run ads to a free webinar. But here's the kicker. Instead of optimizing for registrations, I optimize it for sales. I am telling Facebook, don't just find me people that register for webinars. We make the barrier to entry low. Find me people who actually are going to buy. So therefore, if I spend $250 a day on ads, let's just do some math, and I have 5 people buy my $47 offer. Y'all do good math, right? So $250 a day. I'm not saying you got to start with $250 a day. I'm saying that's for me in my house. That's my minimum that I start with. I did not start like that. I started out a lot lower than that, but I've been doing ads for a long time. Okay. So if I had 5 people buy my $47 offer, okay, on average, it cost me $8 for somebody to register for my webinar. That means I had 31 people register for my webinar. 31 people that day. 5 of them bought. And those 5 purchases equaled $235. So how much did I really pay for ads that day? I'll wait. What's 250 minus 235? I just got 31 new leads that have chosen me, that have said, I want to sit with you live to consume content from you. So I just added 31 engaged people to my email list that are about to attend my live event that I did not have to message. I did not have to DM on LinkedIn. I did not have to spam and like and follow and join a networking group. I literally just got all of that for $15. And not only that, do you guys know what psychologically that does to me every single day to see money? Every day I wake up and say, I just need $1 on the scoreboard. I wake up every day and said, I need to see $1 on the scoreboard. Do you know why? Because the thing that we have to master in business is we have to learn how to bend inertia to our will. And y'all know I am the creator of inertia based marketing, the creator of inertia based ads, and now the creator of the inertia first funnel. We are creating and bending inertia to our will because objects at rest stay at rest. Objects in motion stay in motion. So once you are in motion, do you realize that dollar begets other dollars every single day? And the issue that so many people have is we get ready to get ready. We spin up so much work. We spin that we've never even gotten the momentum that creates and produces money consistently because we're too busy getting ready to get ready. I hope this is making sense. Baby, it's you. Okay. So, y'all got real quiet on me. Y'all mad at me? I'm almost finished. I'm going to shut up. We bend inertia to our will. And I've been quite literally bending it for a long time. Helen said, did you take down the credit card? Helen, I discontinued that course a long time ago. Right? Toriel said, I can't hold you. I don't understand the definition of inertia. Let me explain inertia really quickly. Inertia is Newton's first law. Um, I guess I'm a bit of a nerd, Toriel, because I physics and Kendall, me and Kendall were in the same physics class in high school. We were in AP physics. So I've been a nerd for a long time. This is Newton's first law of motion. An object at rest will stay at rest. An object at motion will stay in motion unless acted on by an external force. What does that mean? Inertia is a powerful force. It means that if your ass is always getting ready to get ready, the likelihood that you're going to keep getting ready to get ready is very high. Why? It's physics. The state that you are always in is the state that you stay in. Oh, but when you finally get, and oftentimes the thing that keeps you from that thing is you have to be knocked out of it by some external force. Something external to you has to literally push you out of the state that you're in. Now, sometimes that's willpower, right? Sometimes that's a coach. Sometimes that's a personal trainer. Sometimes, but literally, physics states. Think about it. This bottle right here, if it's sitting in my hand, it's going to stay in my hand unless I move it. Think about anything that's just sitting there is going to sit there. Oh, but once something starts moving, think about it. Start a bottle rolling with the same velocity and speed. It's going to keep rolling until somebody stops it. So the first thing we have to do is break literally the force field of inertia and say, I am going to bend it to my will. I am going to be in motion. Because once I get in motion, I'm going to stay there. But the problem with a lot of my audience, we don't get in motion. And then when we get in motion, we don't pick up velocity or speed. So, has anybody ever seen anybody stop a freight train that's moving? We want to be the freight train. Okay. Hopefully that was a better explanation. Yep. Hi, Eve. Helen said, what about if you spend $5 a day? Helen, you spend $5 a day, you ain't gonna get shit. Dang, I said I was gonna be cussing on Facebook. I just said it cost me $8 a day for somebody to register for my webinar. $8 per registrant. So what you think you're gonna get for $5? Y'all, please stop letting the hustlers teach y'all how to run ads. What you think you're gonna get for $5 a day? I'll tell you what you'll get for $5 a day: trash traffic, dirty old men that ain't even in the same place you're trying to sell to. And it just is what it's like. Guys, some things I know you don't want to hear, but like people have been kissing you with lies and then you wondering why you're still not getting results. I'm not going to kiss you with a lie. Right? Laverne is both. And even more expensive for corporate, right? Even more expensive for corporate. We run ads for premium consumers and corporate, right? And I want to let everybody know what I'm talking about right now can be used for both corporate and premium consumer. It can be. The system I'm talking about, this is my foundational system. And then there are multiple adaptations that can happen. But for people that need practice, if you need consistency, if you need to move fast and to win fast, you need to start with premium consumers. I'm going to continue to say that. If you are not, if you don't have a solid foundation in business, you are going to spin the F out trying to sell to corporate. And I'm just going to tell you that. Okay. I'm going to tell you that. And then y'all going to come trying to sign up for my $5,000 and $10,000 program, right? And then be still spinning out on me. And now you're not coming. Y'all need to have a foundation before you come with me. I'm tired. Do y'all know I had 4 people that tried to work with me this week and I had to tell 4 of them no. Only 1 got through. Welcome to the F500 boardroom, Lanique. Only 1 person got through to the board because I'm tired. So I had to create something to give some foundation because y'all not going to worry the hell out of me. So, Taisha, yes, and Taisha said, do you teach the same thing every week, adding the same value week after week? I absolutely do. I absolutely do. And I'm able to pivot. I am able to adopt the message based on reading the room. I am able to do these things, right? Um, do these things here, but I'm also able to refine every single week. I love it here. I love it here. I have a blast. And I look forward to my webinar every week, guys. Like I have a routine. My whole family knows my routine. I've had it for 7 years. My friends know. Don't invite Kendra nowhere Saturday morning. Answer gonna be no. Saturdays are money days. Saturdays are money days. Okay, so that's what we do. The final thing is that we create assets that allow structure to be easy. So your offer has to be created to deliver easily. Your systems have to be built to fulfill easily. Some of you are at the brink of burnout because you're the busiest bees I've ever seen. And I am saying today that your value, your worth, your offer is not based on how busy you can be. Tracy said, I love your candor. Thank you. Okay. So I want to show you guys what you actually need to build. Thing number 1, once again, we need a sellable offer. Where are my people that take notes? Put this in. A sellable offer. An offer that people actually want to buy. And that is not about how pretty you can make your words. And let me just tell y'all something. Please stop creating these chat GPT offers. For the love of God and all that's holy, stop it. I always ask people, and the people that have experienced this before, where I do offers on the spot, where I write copy on the spot. I've done it several times before. So the OGs know, the people that have been on my webinars recently know I do offers right on the spot. And there's not a chat GPT in sight. And can I tell you why? Chat GPT is trained to have a brain. The way in which you communicate your offer, I can't tell this enough, and I'm going to say it with every piece of conviction in my body. Offers come from the soul. There is a reason that everything that I release sells, because it comes from my soul every single time. I don't have to worry about what to say to you. I am led by what to say to you, by what is in my heart, not what ChatGPT wrote for me. Everything that I speak to you is not scripted. It is because it is coming from the depths of my soul. The best copywriting does not come from a brain, it comes from your soul. And I don't know what type of sorcery and witchcraft, right, that Chat GPT is going to do. And everybody feels it's going to take over the humans, but there's only one person or being that can create a soul. And Chat GPT ain't it. I said what I said. Dr. Quayle, Dr. Quayle said, I can vouch from that. Every offer comes from your heart. Dr. Stay on for a second, because Dr. Quayle can vouch for me on something and can say that everything I'm about to say is true. Yeah. So we're going to create offers from the soul. The reason that everything feels like it sounds like everybody else is because everybody else telling Chat GPT all their business. Some of y'all need a friend, and some of y'all need a therapist. Go talk to the Lord in prayer. But Chat GPT is not that like it's right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create offers that sell and are from your soul. And can I just do this? Can I give you permission to come as you are, to lay it bare, and to not create things that you are running from? This is the offer. Where are my woo-woo people? We are going to create offers not for the scared version of you, not for the unworthy version of you, not for the version of you who struggles with imposter syndrome, not from the version of you who cares what your whack ass broke ass cousins gonna say about you, or your whack ass broke ass folks you went to high school with, or your messy ass auntie is gonna say about you, right? Or your friends that's not really your friends are gonna say about you. Not that version of yourself. We're building from the highest version of you, that version that has always been there that you just need to remember. That version of you that steps away from the trauma and steps into their power. That version of you that is no longer victimized. Didn't come here to preach tonight. Just happened. Hey, Brianna. Mara said, come on. Woo woo, stand up. Mara, you know about Mara, definitely knows about that higher version of yourself. That version of yourself that's not attached to struggle. Because some of us have an unhealthy attachment with it. So that's thing number one. I know that was a lot. Thing number two, we're going to build that credibility project. You're bingeable, credibility building, thought leadership. But what did I say? Let's see who is listening. What did I say? It is not just you going live. If y'all just going live, I'm going to slap your hand. Because that is not what I said on today. What did I say? We build an entire system. Do y'all know what I mean when I say we build an entire system? I'm going to kick it old school really quickly. We're going to kick it old school. I don't even have the new system up. I got the old system. So let's do this. Y'all get to see all my business tonight. Baby, it's you. Okay. So we're going to let me know when you guys can see. Can see. Okay. So we actually create a whole system for your series. Y'all, if you just go live, I don't like it. So this is what we do. We build an entire funnel, an entire mechanism around your live. Do y'all see this? I actually had my live series. Some of y'all remember this. Launch to paid, right? Hard hitting strategies that take your business from launch to paid. Do y'all know I pulled all of these off and that I actually am now like literally consolidating them into a paid product? Because I used to drop gems. Oh, I used to drop gems, years worth of gems. Brianna was back around those days. So we actually created an entire funnel for this. Are we good here? So that's step number one. But not only do we create it, we create a fulfillment system for it. So I'm going to go to the automation, right? And go to the automation. I want y'all to see something. Because when we build, and no, it's not fun at first. Because I want y'all to see how much is in this. Every single week when I went live, and this is just for the live stream, this is not for the webinar. Are we going to get into the webinar? I want you guys to see this. Every week, do y'all see this? Launch to paid email going out. I want y'all to see what this looks like. So you can see every week we were sending out, hey, join us live. Here's the live. Like we would send text message, email, all this was automated. And people, 100 people, 200 people would be on our lives every single week. And do you guys know that people to this day still reach out to me? They're just like, hey, I just saw your video. I was watching when you said this. People reach out to me and still work with me from videos that have been online for years. Every week, like clockwork. I built consistency. And like y'all, I can keep going for days. Y'all, this was like a year's worth. Just automations, 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 automations. This built a platform, but it also built something else. Now, here's where the magic happened. I created an asset that lives on where I can now create a hub to see behaviors of people that are watching my videos. So I made a self-contained space so that I can direct people. I can act as air traffic control for my clients. I can control the visibility. I can control the funnel. Okay. Let me show you guys what I mean. So we just built also a replay page and we put that in a hub that houses our funnels. Why is this not going to the page that I wanted it to? I feel like the girl at the bar who's been there too long. Okay, I know it was some of my 900 pages. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh no, I must have spoke my daddy up. He's calling me right now. Let's see. We're going to do your live series replay page. And we are going to create something that is a hub for all of your replays. Y'all see this? So now we have a place where we can direct all of the traffic and we can make offers and have different offers. We can do pop-ups. We can do all kinds of things on this page. So we build that. That is just the live series. So do y'all see that we Brianna said I had her setting her alarm every damn week, every week, every week. This is how my community also grew. This is how I built my loyal audience, my loyal buyers. Okay? Are we good? So this is just one part. So when I say the season for you just doing stuff is over, the season for you just doing stuff is over. Once again, if any of you just Kendra told me to go live, I did not tell you to go live. I said build a system around going live. Because if it is not a system, what are we doing it for? Do you guys realize a lot of you are so tired because you've never built a system? I would be tired too, actually. I would be tired too. Okay. The second system we build is the webinar system. That webinar system, y'all thought the live stream was something. Most people on here have seen my webinar system. It is intense. My webinar system is probably even longer than my live stream. I have multiple triggers. I have multiple engagement points. I gamify leading up to my webinar. Tracy, are you asking what system I use to host my live streams or what system I use to automate the funnel around the live stream? Which one? Because me hosting my live streams is in StreamYard. All of the automations around it, all of my landing pages are inside of my technology, quietwealthsociety.io. Okay, I'm almost done. Because y'all, I got to go home. I've been at this office all day. Okay. I know y'all are ready to get to it. I know some of the people that's been emailing me. Glenda, the software, are you asking the same question as Tracy? The software I used to actually deliver the stream is the software I'm using right now, StreamYard. I've been using StreamYard for years. I love StreamYard. For actually building the systems, I have my own technology called quietwealthsociety.io, where all of my automations I have inside of there. Just saying. Okay. So, a couple more things we build. The webinar funnel, and it's 3 funnels in one. We gamify the lead up to our webinar. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. We pre-qualify people for our webinar. Did y'all know that? I don't know if y'all know I pre-qualify people for a free webinar. That's why my close rate is so high. Oh, the sneezing. I need to go home. Now I'm allergic to work, apparently. Okay. Okay. So we do that. And then we actually have something that leads people to retarget them if they don't purchase anything after the webinar. So we have a number of different systems for the webinar, but that is an ecosystem within itself. Okay. And then finally, the final thing that we build is the ad ecosystem, or the ads ecosystem. Guys, in this big year of the year of our Lord 2025, y'all got to stop being scared of Facebook ads. I do webinars live. Taisha said, how do I pre-qualify for a webinar? Because I fix the fight. I create webinar registration triggers and questions where I let people select themselves out. And if they do something I don't like, I select them out for me. This is after 7 years of doing this live. My systems are the bomb. Do y'all really want to see how this works? Huh. Okay. I am going to say, I'm going to show you guys something. If somebody, there's a trigger question. One, there are intent questions that I have on my webinar sign up form, but there's also a trigger question that I have. Do y'all want to know if somebody doesn't answer that question the way that I like, where it goes? Let me show you. Where do I have so many screens up, I lost my screen. Can y'all see my screen again? I can't tell. Here we go. Oh, you just clicked to be nosy. Yeah, this room isn't for you. We don't play with power and we don't hold space for spectators. This isn't a vibe check. It's a boardroom activation, and every seat is reserved for those who are ready to move with intention, not peek behind the curtain for fun. We're not mad, but we are precise, which means your spot is officially released. That said, if you had a moment of sarcasm or second guessing and you actually want to know how to stop pitching and start commanding, we'll give you one chance to correct your click. Oh, I love it. People be like, wait, hold on. Hold on. I know she didn't. I did. And did. And the funny thing is that makes people want to do it even more. Guys, Mara said, period. Yeah, you come playing on my as much as I give on my webinars. You go play with somebody else. Play with your mama, play with your wack ass auntie, not me. Okay? So this is what we do. Okay, so we build. We build. So now let's get to this. Dr. Quayle, if you're still on, you can vouch for me. A lot of y'all can vouch for me, actually. I am tired. I'm tired of y'all, actually. And I don't know if the people that were on my live yesterday inside of the group could tell because I was about to cuss everybody out. Because I was hearing stuff like, I don't know what to do. Who should I reach out to? Who should I find? Where do I find my people? What am I supposed to do? I need to build this. I need to build that. Stop it. And I told y'all yesterday, y'all build every damn thing except for what you're supposed to build. It's time to go straight down the middle. And it's time to actually build the things. Joy, don't worry. Joy, I got a private message for you that I got to snatch you up. It's fine. It's not gonna snatch you up in love, but I still gotta snatch you up. If you don't stop wearing them folks on my team, I got a message for why. So these are the things that yep, here we go. Dr. Quayle already knows I can definitely vouch. Dr. Quayle, you were in something else. So I created something a year ago. And I did it for multiple cohorts. And then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore because I started F500 Fierce. And F500 Fierce was such a labor of love for me. But Dr. Quayle, you remember Create to Cash? How many people remember Create to Cash? This was something that I created, and Create to Cash that I retired from. And I had people so pissed at me because when I retired Create to Cash, I had a wait list of so many people. And Dr. Crayley, I literally had people on the wait list. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing corporate. And so let me explain what Create to Cash is. And Dr. Quayle can also like talk about this. And you can ask anybody that's been in. We got tons of amazing, beautiful results. But I designed Create to Cash not to be a course. It is not a course. It is a live intensive with me. Where we build out all of this live for 6 weeks. And I'm just going to drop the mic right there. We meet every week. You have everything you need, the technology, the tools. We would have already created your offer because we extract your offer from you. I extract your offer from you. Tell them, Dr. Quayle. And I love turning a woo-woo offer into something that actually sells. No more helping people find their purpose. And we launch fast with systems, with infrastructure. Dr. Quayle said we had to work. We had to work. Y'all had to work. I worked, y'all. But Dr. Quayle, I guarantee you still got the systems to this day. Mara, I know Mara, you can co-sign. Mara can co-sign. This is what we do. And so coming out of retirement, I'm doing one cohort. You are the only one I will do live. The only one. This was an offer that we previously had at the Boss Architect. And the people in my group literally worried the hell out of me. If I was not getting emails today, I would not even be on here. But I felt it in my spirit. I don't want to do it. Do y'all think that I really want to be live? Which I love y'all. But Dr. Quayle knows live for I was live every weekend. Every week with six weeks. And I think Dr. Quayle, I think y'all were Thursday nights. These are gonna be on Monday nights. Every night, every week, from 7 until sometimes 10 o'clock at night. Teaching, pouring, building with y'all the entire time. Literally, Dr. Quayle knows people were like, Kendra, where do I click my mouse right here? Where do I go? Kendra, do you like this picture or should I change this picture? Kendra, can you do this? And a small group of us like working together through all of the things, because what I realized is that left to y'all own devices, you're not going to build, because as soon as you run up against a roadblock, as soon as you have to make decisions that you're not sure of, you're going to stall out. So what I am doing, am removing the decision fatigue from you. I am removing the overwhelm. I am removing the overthinking, and we are activating. Okay? Are we good? This is going to be one of those, because I'm doing this for my audience. Some of y'all on here, you ain't even in my group. So I want to let them get first pick. I will let the people in my group get first pick, because quite literally they were emailing me today because I saw some people needed help yesterday. They are stuck. They will not launch anything. They haven't built a system. They're trying to go down the rabbit hole. If you have been trying to go down a rabbit hole, if you have been like, I need to go hire a social media manager, if you're like, I need to build a website, I just ask you to stop for a minute and ask, what is that getting me? Or you can be like Dr. Quayle that has a system that works over and over again, or Kendall, who just posted I have a system that I can use over and over again. The same system that launched her $500 or sorry, her $1,000 program, launched her $5,000 program, and secured her a $500,000 investor. Same damn system. The same system that I sold business credit training with has sold $50,000 $50,000 high ticket offers, has sold $100,000 corporate contracts, has sold millions of dollars of products and digital products. The same system for 7 years. So either you can keep doing stuff that only lasts for a little bit, or you can do something that actually will work for the long term. 15 people is my max. I had to sit down today and clear off 6 weeks of my life. 6 weeks of my life in the middle of me launching two technologies, in the middle of us quite literally birthing the brand for said technology that I can't even release the name of, because I am tired of you guys spinning. I'm tired. And so if I can give you this, I will give it to you. So we don't hide money here. This is worth over $20,000. 1,500 or two payments of 750. I'm going to say it one more time because we don't hide money. $1,500 or two payments of 750. Wasn't that what it was when we did it, Dr. Quayle? I think it's about right. And every single testimonial, people were like, I have paid $20,000 for programs and did not get what I got inside of here. I'm doing this one time. I'm coming out of retirement for this. There's only one caveat. One caveat. Mars, see, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. When you finish, you gotta do a testimonial. You gotta do a testimonial. When you finish, you gotta do a testimonial. And the reason being is because you'll be my last live cohort. Then we're gonna do it. Dr. Quayle said do it. Dr. Quayle said do it. Dr. Quayle, I need to get you on for a testimonial. Mara, I already got one from you, but Mara, I need another one from you too. Okay, so we got Mara said, let's go. Let's go. So here's what we're gonna do. And when I say I can't do more than 15. Here's what we're gonna do. I am going to give you guys a number. I'm gonna use a number. Y'all ready? Get your phones out. Get your phones out. Because I have automations. I got systems. I love y'all. I got systems. I don't know about y'all. Let me see if I can put this on the screen. I don't know if I can put this on the screen. Mara said I'm all the way down. Dr. Quayle said I'll definitely do a testimonial. Okay. Y'all can just get y'all may be like Krista. So my friend Krista is going live with me tomorrow. She's a turtle. She's an overthinker. So she's just like, can I just go live with you? So we're going live tomorrow. Okay, y'all ready for the phone number? 404 620 3097. You ready? 404 620 3097. I'm going to tell you what to text. 404 620 3097. Y'all got it? Text the word build. BUIL. Y'all better learn. Y'all better know how to spell build. Text the word build. BUILD. It's going to ask for your email. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yep. Build. Baby, it's you. Y'all ready? Thank you, Mara. Yep, Mara, you can do it in addition because your VIP day is focused on another funnel. Y'all should get a text from me. Build. Build it, build it, build it. Let me make sure I spell build right. BUILD. Okay, Helen said I can do a testimonial. Okay, Helen, awesome. Build. Text Bill. Y'all ready for the number again? 404-620-3097. And I will send your invitation to join and take your spot. The only reason I don't have the oh my god, wait, hold on, y'all quick. Y'all are quick. Did y'all get a text from me already? My God, today. It's somebody, I don't know who it is, but I got a 301 area code. I don't know who you are. Text me again and give me your email. Um and I got a 423. I don't know who you are. Y'all are fast. So here's what I'm gonna do. The only reason, okay, Angela said there's been no response. Okay, you should get something that asks for your email. It may take a minute. So what we're gonna do is I will go ahead and if you text me, um, okay, I got a few of y'all on here. Good God, good God. I did not expect this many people. Okay. We may have to do 2 cohorts at one time. Okay, the 301, I got the 301, one of y'all, it's 2 of y'all. My God, today. Okay. How about this? Pinky promise. Um, the only reason I'm not doing the like link for you to actually go and buy right now at this moment is because I have to put the counter on there, meaning I have to shut down a certain amount of people. And anybody that works with me know, Dr. Quayle knows this. It is very intense and it is very intimate. And so I cannot have over a certain amount of people in there. I just can't. Um, Karen, I got a 423. I don't have a 434. So give me, so I'm just literally gonna go after I get off of this. Oh my God. I'm gonna go and get off of this and I am going to go ahead and create that ticker. And all I'm gonna say is when you get it, I will text you, but it is first come, first serve. So may the best man win. Because I have to put that ticker on there to cut it off at 15. Okay. I'm trying to show y'all without showing people's information. And I don't know how to hide y'all information on here. But I'm going to show y'all how many people I can do this. I can show you how many people already did this. Holy shit. So y'all will know that what. Thank you, Elsa. Okay, look at this. And I just refreshed this. I don't know how I can show this. Trying not to show y'all information. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Y'all see when this was published? 7/15/2025. So this is brand new. Look at this. 15 of y'all already. When I say that everything I do sells, I'm not playing. That is what I want for you. 15. Oh, this is gonna show y'all information, so I don't. But just once you, this is real people. I'm clicking into it. Show it real quick. 15. Okay. I love y'all. I hope this blessed somebody. Um, no, no, baby, it's not free. You have to agree to do a testimonial if I let you in. So that is the caveat because this is a program worth over. You'll see when y'all see what is in here and what people are saying. I have had people that have spent 20, $30,000 in masterminds and they are like, what in the world? I got more in this program than in my mastermind that I spent $20,000, $30,000 for. When I say every single detail, there is no stone unturned. I'm gonna show y'all one more thing so that y'all know I'm not playing with y'all. Because at this point, I don't. There are some people that are new, but now what? Somebody talk about it gonna be free. In business, be men. I don't do. I am in business for business. I don't do this for fun. It ain't nothing free. I was free tonight. I don't do this for fun. Yep, Mara. It'll be later tonight. Do y'all see this? I want y'all to see the thoroughness of this. This is your interactive roadmap. Baby, you got the progress tracker, you got the budget, you have a place to show all your links, you have all of the tools and technology, right? You have your pre work with everything mapped out for you. This is yours to keep, right? To go through the entire program. You have your automated revenue strategy, right? Everything that we're doing, you're storing all of your data in here. We're extracting it from you. You have your social media positioning we're going through. So, all of your stuff we're doing in here, every little thing we're doing in here, and you're storing it in here because you're going to use all this later on. And just to show y'all, like, you build an entire strategy, right? In this, we're going through your strategy, your presentation slides, your docs. Hold on. Here we go. You're building an entire strategy just like I build for my clients. Dr. Quayle said, I still refer to mine. What was this a year ago, Dr. Quayle? Over a year ago? Right? I have not done this since I want to say July of 2024 was the last time I did this. And I've had people waiting since then. Your email nurture. Literally every single email nurture. I need y'all to see how thorough this is. I don't play when it comes to delivering. When I say you're not ready for the level of detail here, we literally are crafting out every single thing. Every single thing. And of course, you know, I developed some technology to help you do it. Duh, it's me. Your automation lab. This should be y'all favorite ones, your Facebook ads. So you can learn how to run ads from somebody that actually knows what they're doing. Not somebody that's cosplaying as an ads manager. Just then we have your Facebook ads activation. This is where you're going live. But can I show you guys one more thing? It's no fun if you do all of this and you don't know what to do afterwards. Okay. Um so So, what we're going to do is afterwards, we're doing this full guide. And I want you guys to see that I created 66 pages as your manual for how to run your business after this is installed. You know what you need to do every single week. You know what you need to do in your business. You know how to fix anything if it breaks. You know how to troubleshoot because I built this for you. 66 pages, your operating manual for your business and your technology. I'm going to go ahead and drop the mic. All right. Helen said, so I don't get it. What do we need to do in the program? Oh, Helen, let me help you out a little bit. Helen, this is a 6-week live intensive. So in the first week, you're going to join and we're going to have an intimate offer extraction session. That is where we will build your offer in a small group setting. The second week, you are going to be taking that offer that we build, and you are going to be using the tools and the trainings that I provide for you in order to build your revenue strategy. When we meet that week, you're going to have an opportunity to share and review your revenue strategy with me and the group. Week number 3, you're going to have your pre-work. That's Automation Lab week 1. You're going to have some pre-work to do to plan out your live stream with all of the tools that I have given you, right? And we are going to actually build your live stream together. So no, I'm not building anything for you, but I am giving you all of the tools. We are together. Point here, click here, do this here. Hopefully, this helps you understand you are building everything, and I'm right there with you while you are building, literally live, like we're here right now, live, with all of these tools, with all of this structure. Hopefully, this makes sense. So, you are building. You're building. Okay. All right. So, for the people that sent their text, I got you covered. Like I said, we just have to set up in the back end the ticker to cut it off at 15 people. When you get it, all I'm going to say is hop on it. For the people that were emailing me earlier today, this is what you were asking for. And so I hope this helps. We're getting out of the spin cycle. We're getting out of chasing. We're getting out of convincing. We're getting out of doing everything except for the things that actually make money. We're going to activate your 7-day revenue cycle. And it starts right now. Okay. I love you guys. Join me tomorrow night. No offer tomorrow night. My friend and client Krista McGowan is joining me. She's gotten multiple premium consumer clients and multiple corporate contracts using this system. So we are going to just walk through her journey. She's going to share what she did. And Krista is the overthinker of all overthinkers. So if I have any overthinkers, where y'all at on here? Krista is going to like pour life into you, because you'll see from somebody like me that's not an overthinker, you guys may be like, well, Kendra just always does stuff fast. Krista is a true overthinker. And so she's going to talk from her perspective on what she has done and how even an overthinker can implement these things. Okay. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for joining. Some of y'all messaging me right now on Facebook. Stop messaging me. I will send y'all a text back. I will send y'all a text back. Give me a little bit. It's late at my office, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go home. So give me about 15 minutes to get home, and then we'll start sending things out. I'll meet with my team, and we'll start sending things out as soon as we get that code to track on there to keep more than 15 people from buying, because we're shutting this baby all the way down. All right. All right. I love y'all so much. It's been a blast tonight. Oh my God. For all of my OG clients, or not even OGs, Dr. Quayle, thank you. Thank you for sharing. And yep, Dr. Quayle, we are going to get you on live. Mara, we got to get you on live too. Elsa, oh Lord, people calling me. It's like, you still ain't at home? Get in trouble. Elsa, I gotta get you on live. Elsa, I got a story to tell you. Who else? It's a few of y'all I need to get on live. A few of y'all I need to get on live. So we'll go ahead and get it on the calendar. Okay. All right. I love you guys so much. Bye for now. See y'all inside of Create the Cash. Bye.